take you along on a little bit of thrifting slash plant shopping. Technically plant shopping. However, I decided to swing by and also thrift. So, see what we can see. We are at the Holt Chest Boutique resale store in Cape Coral, Florida. This is one of my favorite ones here, actually. %off all items, 50% off sports and medical equipment. Okay, one of the things I really like is that they have amazing, it's got like a Valentine's set. Oh, wedding stuff. A wedding dress. Oh, these are cute. $2. They're nice and heavy. Actually, I really like those. I don't know what kind of drink you put in them. Yeah, really cute display though. Let me read what that says. No. Alright, 70% off section. Meadowdale. This has been here for a long time. That pattern. Oh, shut up. Look at this cute little yellow. 70% off. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't really have any use for something like, my gosh, the yellow one of those. Stop it. Oh, Adrian, do you need it? No. Good. That's really cute. Now, is it 70% off of 100? So it's $30? Think about it. Ooh, is this a plant? It's got like little holes on the top, like a simmer pot. Somebody's puzzles. Oh, look how cute these are. All different colors. These are cute. I'm still on the lookout for that china sets or teapot set's been here for a while. I'm on the lookout for china sets that are the girls' names. Oh, look at this cute thing. $100 for that green little water pitcher and water glasses. That's adorable. It's really cute. Not seeing anybody's names right now, though. I don't. Those are pretty. Savannah Frolic. That's pretty. Whitney. It just says Japan. Creepy. That's pretty. Ooh, difference. $5. those are pretty. That would be pretty in my dining room wall. $5 per plate though. That's kind of spendy, I think. Oh, look at these cute little guys. Where are those? Look at that. Hand blown glass, blah blah. Couldn't read the rest of it. Makes you feel old when you can't read them. Rena. What does that say? Those are pretty now, aren't they? Look at that. Look at that pretty set. Couldn't read that either. Good gravy. Those are cute too. Chelsea. Some old books there. Cameo Rose. Doesn't have a name written on that one. Really can't read that. Look at this with the cute little vintage Anchor Hawking sherbet glasses. Oh my gosh. Those are cute. With the little bubbles on it. Very cute. Oh my gosh, how did I walk right by this like incredibly interesting little organ thing? 1970s harpsichord piano, hybrid piano forte, 1200. Literally no reason to have it, but it's really cool. Look at that. All I want to do is play it like a little kid. Okay, I didn't record, but I went through all the arts and crafts stuff. And just the regular like appliances and stuff. Also, baskets are looking a little blank. Oh, although that one's kind of cute right there. Hold on, let's go look at that one. Like a chips and dips one, huh? What's this price on that? Cooperate. $3. Actually in pretty good shape too. I don't have any baskets that are that color. I like that it looks like a flower. It's really cute. I'll have to decide. Let's just put it upside down for now. $1 for this one. This is a good fruit gathering or no, just kidding. $5. I don't know what was $1. JK. Okay. Then they also have a huge furniture section in here. I always like going through that. Sometimes they've got really kind of high prices for a thrift store, and also they have more dishes. Strap table's been here for a while. $400 for that server. And then other times they just have really good deals, so I don't really know who does their pricing or why certain things are priced certain ways. Look at this, like I bet this hasn't always had plastic on it. That's awesome. Table, bench, and chairs, $4.35 with the little wheelies. Oh, it's cute. I don't need it, but cute. Yeah, I don't have any need for. Although, actually, if I found some really baller chairs, I would consider it. But I don't see any baller chairs right now. This is pretty. Looks very 70s to me, doesn't it? What's that say in there? Oh, nope, sorry. 50s. 50s. Fairlane. Oh, that would make sense. Matches the Ford Fairlane. Those are neat. Actually, if I would have looked at the salt and pepper shakers, duh. Those scream anymore 1950s. Cute. The coordinating little plates, teacup plates. Very cute. This is a nice round drop leaf table. Again, a little spendy for a thrift store, in my opinion. And then I'm also on the lookout for something that I could use as like the base of a bookcase, built in. $500 to me is a little spendy. Come on, thrift store. I mean, good shape, but still, gotta have thrift store pricing, not couch pricing. The last time we were here, there were some really cute. Well, we got two of them, cute antique little side tables. They are not here anymore. All right. And then I almost talked myself into buying. Look, that's actually a pretty dresser. If you had space for it. Into buying this really cool 2 side chairs. I'd never seen anything like them. They were really pretty, original, like actual furniture, not particle board. I can't describe them any more than that to you, though. Yeah. I did get 2 amazing tablecloths here the last time. It's been here for a while too. I haven't been in here since I think Claire and I came, so that was before March. $2,500 for that organ. If you're into organness. $50% off sports equipment. Show that to Eddie and see if those are worth anything. Dog kennels. Now, I do want like cute Christmas houses, but I haven't seen any in a while. This lady something up in my area. I feel like this has been here too. And then the last time we were here, Claire got some really cute, I think it was a watch and perhaps a ring, if I remember correctly. Alright, I feel like that's everything today. I'm at the Home Depot. I had to go all the way to the other side of the store because I had to go to the bathroom. TMI, but here we are. Alright, let's take a peeky. What I'm looking for, it's actually the same color of the ones I have outside, $25. I could do a whole row of them coming down my path. That'd be pretty, right? They're actually taller than the ones I have now. I don't remember what I paid for them. Anywho, I think I'm going to get podocarpus, which are kind of, I don't know, sort of a boring, basic Florida plant. We do not get a lot of proven winners down here, by the way. These are always here. I forget what they're called. Here. Evolvus Blew My Mind Blue. Anyway, we don't get a ton of them. I feel like up north in California, gardeners get way more than we do. And I see these a lot too. What are they? $8 for some. Ooh, $8 for some. I could do a whole row of that. That might be pretty. Nepeta. I don't know how much it will spread. It smells good. It's basically in the mint family, so it spreads, which isn't good, but also could be decent in a good spot. Now, I don't like when they don't have the big tags on them because you can't see like how big they technically get. And then this right here is that it's smaller. 2 for $10 was $6.98. I've interrupted myself twice now. What I'm looking for are the plants that will go on the back side of our raised garden beds. Provide a privacy wall, if you will. Two things. One, literally privacy, but two, I'm going to call it like my buffer zone from my neighbor, who I love him, but he is a big fan of all things weed killer, which means the dreaded Roundup or other herbicides, which I do not want. And it will buffer any spraying they do, him or his lawn service, from my... I am not a fan of these, the sago palms. They're very pokey, and they just get pokier as they get bigger. Anyway, from all of my potential food, if I grow food in my raised beds, since obviously I do everything organically, I just planted these stone crops out front, and they're doing pretty good. These I do hope kind of fill in on by the curb. $5. I'm gonna have to get a couple more of them. Not native, but they are pretty drought tolerant. We'll see what they do when it comes time for the rainy season. I am sweating, in case you're wondering. I know actually where the podocarpus are. Right now I'm just taking in what all they have. And to see if they happen to have any that are a little bit, I guess I would say smaller, because I know they grow pretty decent. Look at that bougainvillea, purple. Pretty. I have the hot pink bougainvillea up front. Philodendron up north, you grow that as a house plant. $17 for some Schefflera, which I never say, or never remember, right? What is this? I can't even, it looks like some sort of a hibiscus. $17. Again, no tag, not helpful. Not helpful if you're trying to know the color of it. Pink ones. More corally, actually coral and a little bit more red coral. Pentas. all of my zinnias that I planted are definitely not going to make it. This is a different version of celosia than mine. Mine is the Floret Farms. Taller, prettier. Those are very orange. Now, I could. What size those get to be? This looks like some sort of a ginger, maybe? What is that? Summer Paradise Purple. Again, where's your labels, people? Doesn't smell, whatever it is. Are we just in Lazyville today that there aren't... This is Exora. I have this out front. I guess I could do that as a hedge too. I don't know why these are here. This is definitely is not supposed to be an in-the-ground plant. It should be over by houseplants because it's actually considered to be invasive here. Mainly because they love it so much. Oh, look. I just got done saying we don't get a lot of proven winners, and we got some proven winners. Now, I like proven winners because they actually breed a really Hollywood hibiscus, a really strong plant. We have some grands down here too. 4 to 5 feet when planted in the landscape. Now, that's a red. Ooh, this is a yellow. That could be. Ooh, that could be really pretty next to our kind of reddish color that I got going on. Hollywood Bloom Bash. This one was just Hollywood. Hollywood Hibiscus Bloom. Oh, it's multiple colors. See, I'm not really a fan of that look, honestly. Dang it. That's unfortunate because I was kind of excited. No, I'm not going to rule out the Hollywood Hibiscus. $23 for those. Okay. Hey, Mom. Mandevilla. So this is the thing you have in your pot that we grow outside here that I will help you with when I am up north. Some gardenia. Ooh. I don't think I can prune this narrow though. Average size. This has a delightful smell, like way better than any candle or spray. Gardenia can grow up to 6 feet, but also can be kept in a container indoors. Yeah, 6 feet tall, but how wide? Would that be pretty as my hedge instead of the podocarpus? I might have to shut you off and do some Google work. Pentas. These are probably not the native pentas, but we do have a native pentas. Not that these are bad, but we do have one that is technically a native. I have it out front. I haven't seen it pop back yet though, so there's that. And these are some more of the doesn't actually tell me what those are. Am I sweating through my shirt right now? Yeah, I am. Thanks for asking. It is hot. When I see people that don't sweat, I'm like, how do you do that? Some smaller hibiscus here, $7, $8, $9. I mean, they grow pretty fast. Maybe I just get the cheaper version. Alamandra, Plumbago, or Plumbago. I think it's Plumbago though. Juniper. Alright, so some more of that Mandevilla mother. Firecracker. Ooh, in purple. That's kind of pretty. I'm not really a huge fan of those, and my neighbor has them, so I'm trying to get something that's not exactly like the people right next to me. This is actually not the right monarch. They promote it as such, but it's not. They want swamp milkweed, not tropical milkweed. Stone crop again. Volvus. So there's some. These ones are $11. What do we got here? What do we got here? Gardenia in tree form. Now, it's funny, I used to actually hate Italian cypress, but after coming back from Italy, I really like the look of them lining something. They get too big for my current purpose, but it would make me feel like I was in Italy again. Some jasmine. I don't need that right now. And juniper. Fountain grass. More gardenia. I'm also not a fan of pygmy palm like that. Just not my jam. I don't think I need anything down here. I mean, I could always get stuff, but that's not what I'm on the hunt for right now. The only thing that's kind of struck me as a possibility is instead of doing the podocarpus, do the gardenias as a wall. I just don't know. So this is podocarpus right here. So you can see it's kind of a tall, narrow. I can show you the big ones outside. So $17, 8 to 10 feet high, 36 foot because they spread out on themselves and then they like kind of hook into each other. I'll put a little thing on the screen for why I'm interested in these, because these can be trimmed down to like 15 inches wide total. So they're a really good wall plant. That's what I came for. Okay, let's combine these sides. I just don't want to make you dizzy. So we've got bananas, dragon fruit plants, different citruses here. Looks like some lemons, banana, sad looking banana. Actually, this is probably a cherry, I'm guessing. Do you have a label? Are you labeled? Yep, Barbados cherry. I have one of those. It's still not doing well for me. A mulberry, which I do want, but that is a sad, way too tall mulberry. If I were going to get one, I would get one little. Another Barbados cherry. Over here was just more jasmine, some boxwood. Texas sage. This is also another one that looks like lavender, but likes it. It's a little more herdy. I do enjoy, like, I used to not, but I do enjoy a pruned into those kind of cute topiaries. Like there's a desert rose, $11. Ooh. Ooh, I haven't seen this one here in a while. Oh no, I think this is a bougainvillea. This is not a desert rose. Everybody put your excitement away. That's pretty though. I love bougainvilleas. They're so beautiful. I'll have to just do cuttings from the neighbors for desert rose because I didn't like any of those. Okay, I don't need to go all the way down there, I said, right? And then just a ton of fruit trees over there. So the only thing, let's go look outside. What did I say it was? Like $17? $17 for the small podocarpus versus And literally, oh, I'm in the shade for a second. Yay me. We have a lot of fruits and vegetables out here that are, this is not the season for you. Ooh, lavender, what kind though? I don't know what elegance purple is. As you can see, I do want some lavender. It's got to be a certain type. Yeah, most of these wrong season. Up north, people come down and they think right now they can garden for up north stuff. You cannot. That's pretty. It's another, it looks like another hibiscus. Okay, so here's some, the podocarpus, $17. There's some that are bigger, so I could potentially stay in that $17 and just get these tall boys, but I bet they're root bound. Or you bump up to these guys, $40. I don't know if it's worth it because I think they're going to grow pretty quick. You know? Let me go stand in the shade and Google the gardenia. Okay, I'm standing in the shade. I went down a rabbit hole. I think a gardenia would be beautiful because it would smell amazing, probably bring pollinators, etc., etc. I can't be positive that the variety that they have here is A, going to be able to be pruned like I want it, and B, well, probably should be A, all of the readings suggested that gardenias like a little shade in the afternoon sun, and where they're going to be, it's a scorcher right there. There's no afternoon sun, so not doing that. So we're going to go with the podocarpus, and this guy's looking at me. It's fun. The podocarpus, and then, yeah, so I'm going to go pay for that. Good gracious, I'm sweating like a blank in church. Okay, so let me get these loaded. I tried to get them all that were the same height. I did go the cheaper route and got the $17 ones. I'm serious. Look at this. Oh, okay. Get the air going. So I don't know if that's obnoxious. I may have to re-record, but just leave the beginning in. Girl math, which I hate that expression, but it is kind of funny. So I returned a bunch of the irrigation stuff from the other day that didn't fit when we learned that a ½ inch is not a ½ inch. And I got $37 put back on my card, which then made the $73 that I just spent now roughly $40. Editing Adrienne here. So at the end of the Home Depot trip, I got in the car, said what I said, and then got home and forgot to film. That happens sometimes. Anyway, so up next video, we will need to plant the podocarpus. It's rained for 2 days 3 days actually, since that video, so nothing's happened outside. But that's that one. And then from the thrift store, I kind of want to go back and get those yellow dishes. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's a future video. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to actually end it with a thanks for watching. See you next time.